Hello. It is Monday, but I'm making this now because I have time now and I will not have time later. Because Tuesday, tomorrow is going to be pretty crazy with. I have to go to another event for my history class. And then I have rehearsal and choir. And they're all straight in a row. So, vlogging tomorrow is not going to happen. Okay, so this week was, also I'm randomly in the hallway, right outside of my room because my roommate decided to take a nap, and then I walked down the hall to the lounge place and there's someone sleeping there too. So I'm awkwardly in the hallway, but thankfully there is no one in the hallway right now. And if there happens to be someone who walks through the hallway and I'm just randomly talking to a computer screen, Okay, so two things that are happening this week that are crazy insane. First of all, my weekend was amazing, and I'm going to tell you why. It's because of Midsummer. This is the playbill from Midsummer. It was at Theater for a New Audience, which is it's not in central New York City. It's in Brooklyn. So it's right outside of New York, the main part of New York City. And it's a really actually cool area. There were inspirational phrases painted onto all of the sidewalks. And that was pretty cool. We got there 2 hours before the performance, so we just went and ate at this burger place, which thankfully had vegetarian options. And then we went to Starbucks, and then we went to go see this show. And I have to tell you right now that if we go to New York City over Christmas break, we need to go see this again, because it was literally the most amazing thing I've ever seen. See this cover? This is a small child with a wolf mask on it. And Julie Taymor directed it, and she directed The Lion King on Broadway. She also directed Spider-Man, but we're not going to talk about that. And she directed Across the Universe. So she is insane. This was... I can't even describe how cool the performance was. They had a bunch of children dressed up. They looked like moths, kind of. Which was interesting. And they were the fairies, and they didn't have a set really. They had a giant sheet, and they projected things onto the sheet, and the sheet would move up and down. And they once had a part with Titania, and they had her in a canopy kind of thing that was built into underneath of the sheet. And oh my god, it was just so cool. I can't get over it. It blew my mind. There are some pictures of it online. If you Google Julie Taymor Midsummer Night Dream, it just started the run, I think, and that's why there's not much of it left. But you can go look up the New York Times article and read more about it, since I'm not that great at explaining things. But it was... Second thing that's happening this week, class registration. So this is driving me nuts. These are my notes on classes, and I already have to cross all of these off basically because they're all taken up, because I am on the last day to register for classes because I'm a freshman. So I'm basically not going to be able to take anything that I need to or want to. The two classes that I know I have to take, though, are my writing theory class for my English major, and then German. And then I'm taking aesthetic lighting, and scene shop. And they're both half-credit classes. I don't think they have any outside work. It's just you go learn how to do lighting and stage crew stuff. And they're both required classes, so that's that. I have a whole list of backup classes. I'm just trying to get into something that fills a requirement. That's what's happening. That is the point that I'm at. I don't really get to take classes that I want to take because I'm a freshman and because pretty much everything is already filled up. There's this class that I really want to take that would double over into both my English and theater major. Like, there are two classes that do that. They're both Shakespeare oriented. One of them is just a normal Shakespeare class, and I can't take that anyway because it's during my writing theory class. So I'm going to try to take that probably next year, or like whenever they offer it again, because it doubles over, and that's really good because right now I'm having the problem of I want to double major and study abroad and be a PA, which I think I've explained before. But if you do all those things, it's really complicated, especially because theater major is 13 credits and English is 9. So, and normal majors are only 9. So it's a lot of work. And it's going to be really hard to figure out my schedule. So I'm meeting with Charlie Richter today. He's the head of the theater department, so he's going to help me try to figure out my schedule. But right now, like, I can't take any dance classes, which sucks. And all of the English classes that I wanted to take, I really can't take them either because they're all full. But I'm trying to do that. I don't think I can audit a voice lesson. Auditing is like you take the class without getting credit for it. Which I want to audit a voice lesson because I've never taken voice yet, and I think I really need to. But I already basically signed up for guitar lessons, and I think that's more important to keep continuing because instruments get lost. Like, instrument technique gets lost before voice, especially since I'm in choir now. So I think that's pretty much it because I'm out of time, but I'm really excited for Thanksgiving break. Really, really excited. I missed you guys a lot, even though, yeah, that was all I did this week. I'm sorry I'm going over time, even though I yell at everyone for doing that, but goodbye.